Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings. What is going on? We are here for a party. Let's see, where's my party? We're here for this party.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
Cool. So what do we got? We got I Love You. You got I Love You.
I love you.
We got Yami, Lady, Crystal, KSW, Christina, Paula, Sheila, Love Apples, Cassie, Pisces, and Marilyn and Cheryl. We got 25 viewers and we've been on 30 seconds. Andrew, Sheila, what's going on? Andrew, you know what? Every time that I go out there and try to use a library for my sounds, they don't support the M1 Mac. So I'm kind of screwed. Apparently I have to get a different computer or use a different computer. Cheryl, thank you for your donation. Law of Love Heart, thank you for your donation as well. Cheryl, let's get to your question first. Question below. All right, let's get a question below. Okay, we got a throwdown happening in the midst.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, will it be happier in the long run being a psychotherapist or an education consultant? Sounds like a teacher. Is education consultant, is that a teacher? I'm not really sure what is what is going on with that. Yami, yes, I got your email. You want to know about a haunted doll? I'm not a haunted doll expert. Yami, I don't know. I don't know anything about haunted dolls. I don't know anything about voodoo dolls or voodoo possession or Yami. This is outside of my skill set. Yami, my skill set is over here. This is over here, way outside of my skill set. I don't really know. Mina, welcome. What is going on? Midnight Meditations. What is up? Cassie, thank you for your donation. Bartman, Linda, what is going on? And Sheila. All right. Woo, I think we got everybody. Okay. Let's do a little bit of the psychotherapist versus educational consultant. Psychotherapist look like something you can run with a little better. It looks like something that you're going to be more content with in the long run. It feels like, yeah, I mean, as far as contentment goes, something that I can get into, something that I can sort of appreciate, something that I can be something I can be, have some expertise, have enough variety, have enough pay that I'm going to be able to stay and be comfortable within that realm, right? Yogi, Cheryl, and Sarah, welcome. And thank you for your donations. M. Alexander, what is going on? But thanks anyway. Yeah, dolls and possessions, that's outside of my skill set, right? I mean, for a living, I do Angular and .NET, okay? Java, that's outside of my skill set. Well, I do DB stuff too. I mean, let's say like hardcore DB2 queries or views outside of my skill set. SQL Server, I can handle it. But DB2, not so much. So yeah, some things I'm comfortable with, some things is way out of my lane. All right, but anyway, yeah, but you do have the more of your style, essentially, okay? Now, you're looking at a bittersweet situation over here with the education consultant. It is something that I think that you'd like to do long term. It is something that I think that you appreciate, you like. It's something where you can be good at it, but long term, I just think you're just going to get into a burned out state and just not be able to do it. And just not be able to enjoy it. You're really not going to have that. That feel there. I just don't think. I think education consultant, it's good for money. It's good for like something to do. It's good for like just throwing it out, right? Throwing it out. Gabriella, thank you for your donation. I just got it. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. But yeah, again, I think that you're going to be better off in the long run as a psychotherapist. All right. Okay, Law of Love Heart donated $2.99 and wants to know something. Law of Love Heart wants to know the energy for the new man that I met. Got a new man. As long as they're cute. They need to be cute. I mean, if you're going to get a new man, you don't want one that's ugly. I mean, I'm just bottom line, right? I don't want one that's ugly. Okay. And let's see. What's a new man kind of deck? I'm saying that the Light Seer's Tarot is a new man kind of deck. In my personal opinion, the Light Seer Tarot is going to be a new man kind of deck right there. And that is going to do That is going to do it. Yeah. Okay. Oh, man. Love, heart. Let's see what they're going to do. Let's see if they're going to be any good. Are they going to be disappointing? You don't want disappointing. You know, that doesn't make a good date. The disappointment and whatnot. The energy is the Knight of Swords. I think this is something that moves pretty quick. It moves nice. It's got a nice movement to it. The Knight of Swords is running towards the vehicle, okay? Running towards the motorcycle. They got a little defensive thing going, a little crossbow action. They got the bird, maybe a crow. They got the energy. They have the energy. And your new man, I think, does have that energy. A lot of people are just like they come home, they hit the couch. They don't do a thing. They absolutely no ambition for anything like that. No. This one has the ambition. This one's got the beef to them. No pun intended. This one knows where they're going. Okay. Hierophant as well. They're able to sort of organize. They're able to be a manager. They're able to get a lot of things done that other people can't get done. And I think that people love that. So their employer, I think, really sort of loves them. They are somebody that can be appreciated, are somebody that takes stuff seriously, that gets stuff done. Somebody of power, somebody of authority, which is the Hierophant, right? A lot of people look at this as like, well, you know, it's an organization, it's a school. It is authority. I mean, the Pope is the one that got the emperor, that, you know, made the emperor. Cappy, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. But yeah, just there, right? Hermit, you can't smother this guy. You just can't smother this guy. You need to give him the space. So need the man cave? That's cool. Need the man's night out? That's cool. You know, people get drunk and hit each other. I mean, you know, maybe that's a man's night out. I don't know. I'm not much of a man for a man's night out, but I guess real men, have a man's night out. They do need that alone time. They need that space. You just can't smother. You just can't do it. And the Two of Pentacles as well. When it comes to choices, you definitely want to let them ring true of what is their opinion. Because I think if they're not listened to, they're going to get kind of annoyed really quick. So the Two of Pentacles, choices, let their opinion ring true. Let them voice out what they need to voice out. A lot of times they're just not going to be, you know, they're not going to be hidden about things. They need to be upfront. And if you're not in a confrontational mood, you're like, whoa, ease up. Don't let them ease up. Let them go forth and let them just get their opinions out there and let them sort of voice themselves. Because I think once they do that, they understand that, hey, I put it down on the line. I put it down there on the line. So yeah, there is that. What is it? I don't think hitting things is a thing to you. No, I'm just saying, when I was younger, two dudes got together, you know, you have a disagreement. A lot of times you just punch each other a few times and then the disagreement goes away and then you buy each other a beer. So, you know, I'm just saying that's my experience in Texas. I think probably in a different state, it may be different, but in Texas, you know, you have a disagreement with another dude. Sometimes you just got to punch each other in the face a few times. And then, you know, you and the other dude, you know, I'm saying, whether, you know, if you're best friend. So if it's your, I don't, anyway, that's what I'm just saying. Why do I keep seeing and hearing the X name everywhere? Let's find out. Let's find out why we keep hearing stuff by using the Bright Future Tarot. The Bright Future Tarot, that's a nice tarot. It feels like it. Oh my God, Skinny Legend. Oh my God. You know how long it's been since Skinny Legend has been on the stream? Everybody say hello to Skinny Legend because Skinny hasn't been around here in a long time. Skinny, it's been at least 2 months. It's been at least 2 months. I'm telling you now. It is good to see you. It is good to see you. No punching. No, that gets old after you're like 20. I think when you're like 20, sometimes, you know, you got your best friend, you punch each other in the arm a few times. I mean, you know, why am I on this thread in the first place? How did I get on this thread? I mean, how did I get on this thread? I'm just saying. Anyway. All right, let's see. Why do I keep hearing and seeing the X name everywhere? Let's find out about that. After filing battery charge. Midnight meditations. I mean, you know, when you're 20 and you're working out every day and, you know, you and your best friend have a disagreement, sometimes it happens. All right. Why do I keep seeing this name and hearing this name everywhere? What is going to happen with all of that? 6 of Cups. It does say that you feel a little bit of a connection. I think you're almost being prepared for something, you know? Maddie, welcome to the stream, and thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Yeah, the Six of Cups is that connection and whatnot. I think that there's a connection happening. There's a connection in your future. It definitely feels like there's a little bit of an expansion coming as far as the people you talk to, as far as sort of who you're meeting and whatnot. I mean, that's sort of the thing, right? The Seven of Cups, it says your choices of people, your choices abound, are really sort of expanding. Sort of expanding and getting in that thing, right? Samantha, thank you for your donation. But yeah, the Seven of Cups has more choices, more opportunities, and I think it's coming. Basically, I think it's coming. The reason I say you're being prepared for something is the Ace of Pentacles. The bottom line, that ace is that it's that new experience. It's that expansion. I can reach out and get something new, reach out and get something that's going to be fun and cool and sort of adventurous with that, right? Ace of Pentacles, not exactly the biggest adventure. I mean, you do have maybe an Ace of Wands or whatnot, but yeah, that Ace of Pentacles says there is something in your future. There is something coming. I think it is new opportunity. Two of Swords says you may miss it. It is definitely something to keep your eye out for because you want to catch it, you want to find it, you want to get that opportunity in there. That is going to be critical for you. So basically, you're seeing an opportunity open up, you're being prepared for it, you're being warned about it, and if you watch for it, that opportunity will present itself. I think within the next 6 weeks, actually. I think it's the next 6 weeks this opportunity is going to come about. Samantha, thank you again for your donation. Rose, welcome to the stream. What's going on? I got a new toy, by the way. Look at this. If you like this stream, hit that like and subscribe button. Do all of that stuff. I'm telling you now. It is fun. It is going to be fun up in here. We got new stuff. We got the new like sub thing and all of that good stuff. Let's go to the next read, by the way. Question below for Sarah. Sarah, what do you want to know? Sarah wants to know, what does a Libra have in mind for this relationship? What's going on in his particular world? I think that's valuable. That is valuable. We need to find out about that. JJ, what is going on? Good to see you as well. How are you doing? All right, let's go. Last night we went to Tarot Decks Unknown. Those decks that we haven't used in literally forever. And tonight we're going with the old regulars. By the way, I got a new deck today. I got a brand new deck today. It is the Northern Animal Tarot. And oh my, it was attractive. But the cardstock was awful. But once it airs out and the smell goes away, we're going to be using this a lot. I'm telling you that now. Samantha, thank you again for another donation. I appreciate you. And tomorrow, my friends, can we talk? Because the White Newman Tarot is going to arrive tomorrow. I'm telling you now, the White Newman Tarot is coming. It is going to be here tomorrow, and I am freaking hyped because I've been waiting for that since literally like October. So there's that. That thing has been delayed more than the train that I went to on Europe one time. All right, Starman Tarot. That sounds pretty good. All right, what does a Libra have in mind? What's going on in his world? We look like that we're slow to go. We look like that we're a little delayed. We're a little slow. We're moving in here. We're doing a little bit of a snail pace as we move in, right? Cece, thank you for your donation. What is going on? Tiny Blossom, welcome to the stream. Human, what is going on? I'm just saying, they have a little bit of a slow roll. You're looking at a snail's pace. Ace of Cups says, yeah, let's do the emotional thing. Let's connect, okay? Yes, Sarah, you and I, let's connect. This is going to be important. But that moon, Yogi, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. But the moon upside down, maybe not that powerful connection. Maybe something slow. Maybe something that takes time to develop. The moon is a cycles card. You know this. You read the book. You know this. The cycles card reversed. I mean, things aren't going as planned. Things may be moving a little bit of a snail's pace. That Six of Cups too. That a little bit too friendly. A little bit too friendly there. Yeah, let's be friends. Let's be family members. Six of Cups. No, I don't think so. Six of Cups, Ace of Cups. I want more of an expansion. I want something that's going to be fun. Something that's going to be nice. Joe, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. But the Page of Wands, again, the neophyte, the newbie, somebody that takes action, somebody that has the fire in them, okay? They have the fire in them. Emma, thank you for your donation. But they're going to take their sweet ass time. They are not in a hurry at all. So, yeah, that's sort of what they're planning. They like a little relationship. Ace of Cups says, I love a little something. I love a little something. Sign me up. But man, I move slow. That's just the way it goes, though. Sometimes you just get stuck doing that. You know what I mean? Cheryl, should I go the ultra expensive grad school? Before you start spending money, Cheryl, this is entertainment purposes only. I am a random dude from YouTube who buys very pretty decks with crappy card stock. So this is entertainment purposes only. If we're going to spend money, if we're going to make it rain to get an education, okay, then we want the Thoth. I mean, Cheryl, you haven't gotten the Thoth in a while. You knew that I was going to pull it. You knew it. I think that you knew it. You know what I mean? Sel, what is going on? Good to see you. Yeah, let's see. All right. I mean, we need some cash to go to grad school. If we're going to just make it rain, is that going to be worth it? Oh, and no. I mean, there's a couple of ways we could do this. A couple of ways we could slice this cake, my friend. We can slice this cake a couple of different ways. One is choices. It's balance. I think that you need to find something that balances out what you're going to earn, okay? You need to figure out what your ultimate goal is, how much you want to earn, how much that's going to pay, and the path to get there. So you need to work backwards, right? Work backwards from being comfortable, from having something that you're going to like, from having something that has available slots, and just work backwards from there and make the proper choices. Now, domain is sort of an interesting feel here. It does say this does have opportunities. Obviously, if we make it rain onto this school and spend all of our cash, blow our wad immediately, the Hierophant says we're just going to be in the school a long time. We're having a lot of expectations. We have a lot of debt. And now we have more stress. And now we have a lot of other things happening. I don't think that's for you. I think that you need something low key. You're a low key girl. You need something that's going to be relaxed, something that's not going to freak you out, stress you out, somebody's not going to put you deep in debt, somebody's going to give you enough of an education so you can earn a great living, but it's not going to be so overwhelming that you're literally going to have to make it rain for the rest of your natural life, right? I don't think that works for you, bottom line. So I'm just going to go no. I think that you need something in the middle, something balanced, something that can get you more money, something that can get you to a place where you can earn the fat cash, but at the same time, something that just doesn't scare the hell out of you. You know what I mean? Because if I'm $60K in debt, I'm really going to be more stressed than if I'm $5K in debt, if that makes any sense. Anyway. All right. Am I on the right path in life? Is my current job the one? I'm just saying, if we have a job soulmate reading, I would quite frankly, I would reach for this deck here. This deck knows the soul. We got 65 freaking viewers. That's a lot of dudes. That is a lot of people. Welcome everybody to the stream. What is going on? By the way, if you're new here, my name is Tarot Oracle. Well, my name's not literally Tarot. They call me Tarot Oracle, and I am going to show you the money trick. All right, here's what we're talking about here. All right. I mean, if you need more cash, like Cheryl's talking about, she needs more cash. So she may go to this ultra expensive school. I don't think it's going to work, because a lot of times you just need to get more money when you go to your job, right? You need to get more money because a lot of times you're not making enough cash for your job. You need something that's going to get you more cash, something that's going to get you more cash for your job, but you don't go deep into debt. Anyway, all right, let's do that. Find if we are on the right path. Find if this is our soulmate. If this is something that I can embrace, that I can go to sleep at night and, say this is where I need to be. Four of Swords, Ace of Cups, Judgment, and Seven of Coins. I'm going to go with yeah. I'm going to go with a thumbs up. Maria, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you so much. I'm going to go with a thumbs up here. I'm just saying. Gabriella, you are next, by the way. I know Gabriella's out there somewhere waiting. Gabriella's like, when the hell is my reading? You're next. Emma, thank you for your other donation. But as far as this goes, the Four of Swords is kind of a little bit of a weight card. I do think that it is something where it requires some time to blossom. I don't think that when you say your job is the one, I assume you want like the big three, right? You want a big promotion, you want a raise, you want recognition, you want stability, the big four. And there's a lot of different things, moving parts, okay? I think that's sort of where you're at, right? Do I have the upward mobility? Judgment says yes. Judgment says the upward mobility is there. The time to get that, the time to get into the next level, the time to get the next promotion, it's there. It is available, right? Betty, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. But the Ace of Cups is one of those things where it has to grow, it has to blossom. You're not going to get all of this at once. Ace of Cups is the emotional tie that you have to the job. I'm telling you now, if you go to your job and you're freaking excited about it, right? And people can see that. People see the excitement. People see this energy. They notice, and they make note of you. And you are going to get sort of that attention that you need with that. That's where the Ace of Cups comes in. That passion going forth is going to be cool, right? Seven of Coins as well means it's worthwhile. Okay. If you read my book, the Seven of Coins is where they're digging and planting pentacles. And later in the Nine of Coins, the pentacles sprout. And you have a bunch of cool things. You have a bunch of trees full of pentacles. It means that what you're doing is a good use of your time. That's bottom line. Seven of Coins. I'm digging, I'm planting. It's a good use of my time. And that, my friend, that's so key. That is so key. Cheryl, thank you for your donation. Layla, Nakona, and Betty, thank you for your donations. If you're in the queue, it's huge. If you're in the queue, it's massive. I think we're like up here. I think we are up here and we need to go down here. Yeah, we need to go down here. So yeah, it's all over the place. Anyway, Gabriella asked a good question. Let's see what Gabriella had. I'm telling you, Gabriella wants to know a good question. Wants to know about a Leo. And sometimes the Leo, if they're thinking about you, if they're not thinking about you, you don't know. Yeah, it is a Leo, that you don't know. But you know who does know? Chiro Marchetti, with one of our least used decks in here, which is the Divine Something. The Divine Something. NN, thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. The Divine Something. It's the Divine Something. I don't know what it's called exactly. Tarot the Divine? No? Anyway, I don't know what it's called. This used to be like the most popular deck on Amazon after the Rider-Waite, believe it or not. So, yeah, there is that. Christina, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Ooh, Christina, look at that. Look at that. That is a much better picture. That is a much better picture. Number one, it's in color. Okay. I mean, is that much to ask? It's in color. Okay. Yeah, the Six of Cups means they are thinking about you. We have the Page of Coins. We have the Eight of Wands. They are thinking about you. So if you want a yes or no question, that's it. Kevin, thank you for your donation. And the Six of Cups is pretty good with the emotional connection, with the memories. The Six of Cups is a memory card. It is about having memories. You can see so here. It's about having memories. It's about knowing. It's about understanding that what we could have is going to be pretty important there, right? Page of Coins, do I really want to launch forward with it right now? Maybe not. Eight of Wands, maybe later for that. But yeah, they are thinking of you. You do have that connection. It's sort of a memory connection, right? You have these old memories. You have memories sort of putting to the top and all of that other stuff. Anyway, I mean, I'm just saying, looking pretty good for them thinking about you. Let's see, what is this? Whatever, who cares about that pick? Well, I mean, I asked you out because of the picture. So, I mean, I'm just saying. All right. How did the Aquarius feel after our convo this morning? We have 10 million donations. Yeah. How did they feel after the convo? We had a pretty serious convo that calls for a serious deck. We're going with the Field Tarot. The White Newman Tarot is coming tomorrow. And I am basically going to assault the mailman and I'm just going to be kind of waiting, and I'm just going to tackle the mailman and just get my package immediately. I mean, not literally, but I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited for the White Newman Tarot. That is definitely one that hopefully the mailman does not lose. Okay. All right. How do they feel? The Two of Cups is good. It is union. It is literally called love in the Golden Dawn. You have dreams with a princess, friendship with that. It's more of a backed off emotion. It is more of a backed off emotion, but it is still an emotion. So we're sort of backed off a little bit. We're pulled back a little bit, not 100%, but we pulled back a little bit after this convo, right? The Two of Cups is, we're still good. We still can have a connection. We still can have the thoughts or what have you. The dreams, but now it becomes less of a reality and more of a heavy thing. It made everything kind of heavy. Everything a little bit kind of heavy, right? And the friendship as well. We backed off from where we were, and we're sort of reevaluating things. That's basically it. We backed off. We're reevaluating some things. So, Cappy, I don't know if that's what you intended. I don't know if that's what you intended or not, but that's what you need. Maddie, though, she intends to get a general for the rest of April. Let's do it. With a good general deck, you know it's this one. You knew it. You knew I was going to get that. Maddie, you knew I was going to get this. You knew it. I'm just saying, you knew I was going to get this. United States of Tarot. Yeah, I got rid of that thing pretty quick. I got rid of that one mighty quickly. So there is that. There is that. Too many good decks to have decks that are just okay. All right, let's do a little bit of a general. Wheel of Fortune, April. April feels like the beginning of April. I mean, April feels like the beginning of April. Joe, you did not get missed. Joe, you are, I don't know, where are you, Joe? Are you even in the queue? I don't know, Joe. Anyway, did I miss my question? Is Joe in the queue? Joe, did you donate? Yes, you did. Joe, you're 5 away. Joe, you're 5 away right now. The queue is so long, I actually can't see you in the queue, but you're 5 away. Trust me, I have an app. Okay. It feels like the beginning of April all over again. It feels like that we are on that Wheel of Fortune. We are on that cycle. What comes around goes around. You're having a lot of the same kind of things. You're running into the same patterns. You're running into the same feels. It feels like some days are just exactly like other days. But I think now, I'm telling you now, that you're coming up on something big. Judgment is the rebirth. It is the reincarnation. It feels like you have an opportunity that is fairly big. With the Empress, I think it's a love opportunity, quite frankly. I think it's a love opportunity. Had the Empress not been here, not so much. But the Empress is a pregnancy card. Not saying it's pregnancy. It is a love card. It is being comfortable. It is being fun. And it feels like it really sort of just imbues this new energy and sort of where you're going. 9 of Swords. So this brings a lot of drama. This particular person brings in a lot of drama. They drag in a suitcase full of drama. You got to deal with it. You're going to have to understand that this is something you have to deal with if you want this person. And you're not really going to relate it to the person. I mean, they're so sort of good. They're so good at, and so that's how they roll, that it's sort of unusual for you. But I think overall, you sort of, get used to it. But do you want to put up with it? The 9 of Swords is maybe not. You just may not do that. All right, Samantha wants to know who's gossiping. Speaking of drama, who is gossiping? Who is doing that? Let's use this one. I mean, this is one of my faves. It is the Oak, Ash, and Thorn, and it is lovely. It is lovely, especially after I trimmed it. I wish they would sell a borderless copy, quite frankly. The reason is the border's white and the cards are dark. The contrast is so annoying to me. I guess that's a Virgo thing, but I don't know. Who is gossiping about me? Hierophant, Devil, and the Sun. I think some of the gossip that you've been used to, you've been accustomed to, that you have been dealing with, I think a lot of that is gone, Sam. Sam, it's gone. I think a lot of that is gone, quite frankly. I don't think that's a thing anymore. Why do I say that? The devil said it was there indeed. Sam, it's been there. It was there. You know people that did this. These people were the source of the problem, but I think they backed off a bit, right? The Hierophant, I think sort of things have moved past that. I think they moved on to other things, maybe other people. I don't really think you're a target at this point. I mean, quite frankly, you're not a target. The Sun says that there are better days now. There are better days ahead as well. You're looking at a pretty clean slate at this point. So if you're looking for nobody, I think nobody at this point. Previously, yes, the devil says yes, but the sun really shines a light and cleans up a lot of these dark cards like the devil. It just does. It just does. A generala for August. Let's do it. Let's do it. A generala for August. That's what we need. We need a generala for August. You know what I mean? Okay. Let's find out what is going to happen with August. That is a long ass time away. That is, I don't know, Sam, that's a long time away. So I guess you're planning ahead. You're planning ahead maybe. Because I know, Sam, I know this summer is sort of this love zone that you get into. I remember that from a previous reading, sort of a love zone that you get into. So it sounds like August, maybe you're fully embroiled in that. Maybe you sort of, in that situation. Let's sort of see with that. King of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the Six of Cups. I still think we're pretty on target. Actually think you friend zone somebody. The Six of Cups is a friend card. I know that you have relationships sort of blossoming over the summer, okay? I think one of them turns into a friend zone situation because that Six of Cups, it is a family member. It is a friend. It's not like this tight. It is a connection. It's not like this tight connection like a Two of Cups or lovers, right? Or like 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. It's not one of those. It feels like it's just this lighter connection. You end up having a friend zone this particular person. Give it a shot, maybe a little bit, but it just doesn't feel like this person is going to be there. And again, you have multiple people coming in the summer. I think you have a lot of activity, a lot of things swirling around there. And the Ace of Swords too says you are looking at new people riding. You are looking at sort of trying to figure out what you want to do with your situation by August comes, sort of rounding out the summer, letting it sort of hit, figuring out who is going to be important, who is not going to be important. And the King of Cups trying to find that priority, trying to sort of triage the opportunities that you have. Because, you just got to do something with them. You have to do something with them. So there you go. Manna, what is going on? It's so good to see you. All right. Let's do some more tarot reads. That's how we roll. That is how we roll. Does he think of me? CC. Does he think of me at all? I want to know. Personally, if they do think of you, let's use this one. Let's use this one, the Gilded Tarot Royale. Now, I mean, we do have some thin cards that we got today with that Northern Animal. Please tell me the White Newman Tarot is nice and thick. I need a thick card, okay? I need we don't do all reversals. I need a thick card, and the White Newman Tarot box looks mighty thick. So I'm hoping that we can do that. B. Bowman, what is going on? It has been a hot minute. What are you doing? How are you doing? Let's see how we're going to do here. Does he think about me? Queen of Swords, Chariot, the Queen of Pentacles. Not so much. Not really. Not really. I mean, I'm not saying that they don't, occasionally maybe have a thought, but if you're looking for this person to come around, if you're looking for this person to just leap forward, if you're looking for this person to just initiate something, it doesn't look like they're just really into that. I mean, you have the Queen of Swords. That's a very backed off kind of card. It's like, I have these feelings. I have these sort of emotions. I know sort of where I'm at. Am I interested in pursuing this? Queen of Swords is a very hesitant, a very sort of selfish, maybe a little bit of an egotistical card. It's sort of there. The Chariot says I have other things to pursue. I have things to go. If the Chariot was next to the Lover's card, this reading would be totally different. But the cold, icy Queen of Swords next to the Chariot, I have other things. I have other things to chase. Are you all backing the Pocket of Peers? I am. I love the Pocket of Peers. That's a good deck. Hopefully it doesn't suck. The Queen of Pentacles ultimately is being comfortable where we're at. So I'm going with the thumbs down. It's very rare. I mean, obviously somebody is thinking about other people, not like you're just completely out of their mind. But if you're looking for a connection, if you're looking for something in that, I don't think that actually works with this particular person. Yogi, how does May look like for me? Is new love part of it? Shanina, please stop the spam. Welcome to the stream, Shanina. Please stop the spam. I say that because there is no list. Donations take priority, and then I pick at random. And tonight appears to be a donation spam. We have a donation. We have a queue that's up here, and then we have to go through all of these. So, yeah. But by the way, we are here every single night at 6:30 p.m. Central. So every single night for the rest of your life, we will be doing a stream. I'm just saying now, Samantha, thank you for your donation. Appreciate that. Let's do the Modern Witch Tarot and see what is going to happen right here. See how we're going to do it. See if we're going to do it to it. May, you never know. You never know if you're going to get into the summer feel, if you're going to have some interesting stuff done. Hanged One said it's a little different. Not like April. Not like April at all. The Hanged Man. The good part about the Hanged Man, especially next to Temperance, is you're finding a way to balance out a lot of moving parts, okay? You have a lot of moving things, a lot of moving parts, a lot of action, a lot of motion happening in your life. You need to figure out how to balance that out, okay? Because sometimes, you know, it's just like too much information kind of thing. Kristen, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But the Hanged One into Temperance is you're finding out how to do that. You're getting a better handle. You're getting a level of control that looks better in May, right? Because the Ace of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune says you do meet somebody. I do think that you meet somebody. Is it some passionate love? I think it's a little bit of a movement of emotion, but it's not something big, right? We don't have the Lovers. We don't have the Ten of Pentacles. Don't have the Ten of Cups. We don't have even the Six of Cups. We just have the Ace of Cups. You're looking for a new opportunity. You have it. Okay. Wheel of Fortune said the person becomes a regular contact, but do you have any deep passion? Do you have any deep emotion, connections, or anything like that? I just don't see the cards for that. Seems like something a little casual, a little fun, a little nice little interaction that you have with somebody new. So new love and new connection. Yes. New love and a little bit up in the air. Obviously, you take it where you want to take it. You're in command. If you want to go forth with it and turn it into something, if you want to convert it, I think that's entirely possible. But maybe not, right? Brittany, thank you for your donation over PayPal. I appreciate you. Brittany, let me know what your question is. In the meantime, we'll do Joe. Where is my next relationship headed with D? Let's do it. Let's use the ever so often abused Waterfall Tarot, because I have no idea when they're going to give me my freaking deck of cards. The good news is I'm done with my book, and I tried to get it printed, but unfortunately my text goes over the border a little bit too much. So now I have to go through all 209 freaking pages and change the border styles and move text around. And that sucks, by the way, but it's got to be done. So we're going to knock that out tomorrow morning. Hopefully wake up early and just get it done, get it to the printer and just say, hey, give me a freaking prototype at this point. Anyway, where's my relationship headed with D? It's headed down a hill. We're doing a thumbs down. It's headed down a hill. It's where it's headed. We got the Five of Cups. You're looking for a relationship. You're looking for a little bit of a connection. You're looking for where this interesting person's headed. Five of Cups is not really what you want to see. That's not a card you want to see. I don't want to see the Devil. I don't want to see the Two of Wands. We're looking out amongst this. We're having sort of a power struggle. We're having to get someplace else. We're having to see if the grass is greener on the other freaking side of the fence, because this is rough. It's a rough read. It's a rough read. So I'm telling you now that that's not going to be something where you are just too excited about it. So yeah, looks like a dead end, quite frankly. It just looks like a dead end. That's just the way it goes. Joe, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Joe. I mean, you waited all this. You waited like a year. You literally waited a year for that reading. Crystal, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. Let's see. Emma. Why is Em ignoring me? I don't know, Emma. Let's find out by using the Dark Mansion. Speaking of waiting for the Dark Mansion, let's get the Dark Mansion out. Let's get it done right now. I think it's going to be important. I think it's going to be critical right now to get the Dark Mansion out, Emma, and find out why the hell are they ignoring you? Because nobody should ignore Emma. Come on, let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real. Sheila likes me watching chat. Well, Sheila, I'm glad that you're in chat. Gianna, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. They're ignoring you because they, we got a little challenge reading here, that's for sure. The Ten of Swords, it's almost like a cutting action, almost like they're ignoring you on purpose, and they're sort of setting you up for a little bit of a cutting action, maybe ignoring you for a little longer than you had thought. I say that because the Six of Swords is an elongated card, no pun intended. I mean, there's no D joke here. Because, I mean...
Everybody loves the D.
But there's no D joke here. The Six of Swords is an elongated card. It feels like it's slower. It feels like things move at a slower pace when we see this, especially going to the Ten of Swords. It's almost like they're sort of setting you up for some sort of a break or some sort of a connection hit. Three of Pentacles says that they are working for something. They're planning something. They got something going on, basically, in the background. Emma, it sounds bad. I don't think it's too bad, though. I don't think it's too bad. It could be a lot of different things. We could have a cutting action. We could have a break. We could have a lot of different things happening with another situation in their life or somebody else that they're trying to get rid of or something like that. We definitely do have a slow movement towards a break. That's what bottom line is what it says. As far as why they are ignoring you. Why are they ignoring you? Entertainment purposes only, obviously. Anyway, Brittany donated through PayPal. What does Brittany want to know? Brittany, Brittany, where are you? Brittany, you're B. Okay. All right. Teal, can you tell me an upcoming movie is going to go? Oh, no, upcoming move, not movie. I am dyslexic apparently tonight. It is not a movie. It is a move. Now, you know my policy here. Let's talk, you and I. Brittany, let's talk. If you see the Hermit, that is a successful move. If we see home cards, the Four of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of... that is a successful move. There's a lot of successful move cards here. What do we got? Oh, Jesus, we got the Hermit. It's going to go great. It's going to go great. I know a lot of people don't know about this because you don't read my book. The Hermit is a successful ending of a move. Is like you land there safely, okay? If you're looking for flying on a vacation, Hermit says, I'll land there safely. A reversed Hermit says, maybe I have some difficulties, like this Boo-Boo had when she went on a trip. But the Hermit says that we got there safely, we got there well. Going to go well. It's going to go fantastic because a Hermit is really sort of a booming voice in the distance, right? A booming voice in the distance that tells you this. Two of Cups also talks about the move, talks about the connection, talks about the place that you're going. The connection with it is going well. And the Page of Wands, we have a little bit of an excitement, a little bit of an exuberation once we get there. There are one or two surprises after you arrive, but I think that the move goes quite well indeed. Just remember the surprises. Don't get worked up. Hermit says that you get there okay, everything goes fine. It is just one of those things that everybody has to sort of deal with, right? Who envies me? Maria wants to know. Jamie, welcome to the stream. It is so good to see you. Welcome to the stream. It is the Tarot Oracle stream. By the way, if you haven't seen this, Jamie, this is my Tarot Tower. This is 78 not 78. This is, I think 73 decks of cards on my Tarot Tower, and there are multiples. So this is how I display all of my nice tarot. I can reach over here when it's time for Maria to find out who envies me. And look at this, Jamie, I can get a deck of cards. It's right in my hand. It's ready to read right now. I have another Tarot Tower here that contains boxes. So I drag the box out, and now, what the hell? And now everybody knows that I'm using the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. Because Jamie, you know what happens, Jamie? People will watch this tomorrow and they'll be like, I love the deck you just used. What is it? What is it? And I say, And I don't have to answer because I have it right there. So that saves me a lot of time, Jamie, because answering 10,000 people when they have questions about that, it's a pain in the butt. So you gotta nip it in the bud. You know, that sounds like a 1950s saying, but I mean, maybe I'm old. I mean, I look old. Okay. Who envies me? Oh, Jesus. We do have an envy card right here. Somebody actually does envy you. Maria, I'm giving a thumbs up right now. Somebody indeed does envy you. We got a little bit of that envy card here, a little bit of the Tower. It's somebody that you got the better of. It's somebody that you showed up a little bit. It's somebody that wanted to get something, but you got there first. It's like a Alanis Morissette song. Alanis Morissette song kind of thing. You know what I mean? That Tower, that Tower. I'm just saying now. With Justice, it's okay. It's not like that there's sort of a big the stretch to, sort of get back at you or anything like that. Again, somebody that you've known previously, they went away. Somebody that wasn't too happy with you, basically, that is who envies you. That is who envies you, because people watch successful people and they get upset. They're like, I want to be successful, but I didn't work for it. And I mean, that happens sometimes. People get worked up because they are not successful and they watch everybody else around them be successful. I think that's sort of maybe where you have. Did Jay have a feeling for B at one point? I want to know. I want to know too. We're going to use this one. You all know what it is. You know I like the Gentle Tarot. I didn't get screwed on this tarot like I did some of my other Kickstarters. I'm getting burned out on Kickstarters, guys. I'm getting burnt after the White Fly Tarot screwed me. I'm getting burned out on Kickstarters, man. I'm just, entertainment purposes only. No, I didn't say they screwed me. It was just like the deck smelt so terrible that I was just like, ugh. Anyway, I guess I need to clarify that, right? Okay, did Jay have some B feelings at one point? 5 of Thunder, 6 of Cups, and the Flower of Thunder. What the hell? No, not really. I mean, I really don't see anything. You don't see any like huge connection cards here. The 6 of Cups, we sort of know each other. We're sort of friendly with each other. We're sort of in that mode, right? We're sort of in that mode there. But that 6 of Cups, oh man, it's just not something. It's just not something that I just want to sort of rely on, right? I'm just not pleased with that. We do have the connection, but we just don't have any feelings. A lot of thunder, a lot of communication, maybe some fiery communication, maybe some interesting communication there, maybe a lot of disagreements, but no, I mean, not really. We got to go with a thumbs down. We got to go with a thumbs down. I mean, it's just that. It is just that. You have no idea how T.O. stays focused. Well, I do multitask for a living, so yeah, there is that. All right, why did A ghost me? Betty wants to know. By the way, if you're in the queue, it is incredible. It is incredible. We're here, and then we're going to go through all of these. So we're here. And Layla, I know you're new. You're here. Kevin is not new. Kevin's been here a couple of times. Kristen, I know, is waiting. I know Crystal has that. Gianna, I know, has donated before. So you kind of know where you're at in the queue there. All right. Let's go with a tarot that we know well. A tarot that we love. This is a Kickstarter that I really, really enjoyed. Bottom line, the Tarot of the Divine Masculine. Tarot of the Divine Masculine stepped up to the plate and it knocked it out of the park. It knocked it straight out of the park. It's gorgeous. It is very, very unusual, and it has the quality of the Dark Mansion Tarot. It has that quality feel, those cards. Anyway, why did A ghost me? King of Swords and King of Pentacles. Definitely a power struggle here. It's definitely a power struggle here. The star says that this is something they had to do. They felt like they had to do this. They felt like they needed to do it. It's something that's sort of been on their mind. It's something that was on the queue, right? They got 2 kings right here. Communication is key. I need to be on top. I need to look good for this communication. The King of Pentacles, I need to get something accomplished with this communication as well. So the communication here was key. And when they couldn't get their point across, when they couldn't get the power that they needed in sort of this back and forth struggle, they just said, it's time to go. It's time to go, because this person enjoys having the upper hand. They enjoy having the power. We got 2 kings. They enjoy that command. They enjoy that leadership. And that is key to this person, and they just couldn't get it. They just couldn't get it. Maybe you got the upper hand. Maybe they just got into a situation where they couldn't get the upper hand, but definitely sort of a power struggle, how it goes. Nakona has a question. Nakona wants to know something. What does Nakona want? We have so many donations. I'm actually trying to like scroll around here. Nakona, when will I meet my right partner, my life partner? When am I going to meet this person? We're going to go with this one. I know y'all want it. I'm just saying now, y'all want it. Lowry, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Lowry wants to know something. We'll see what Lowry wants to know in a few. Manga Tarot is for this one. What is Michelle? What is going on? Good to see you. Michelle, let me know what your question is. In the meantime, we are going to do Nakona's meeting of a life partner. 10 of Cups says you're going to meet him. 10 of Wands says you're going to have a couple of failures before it. You do have at least 3 failures before you sort of get into that mode where you get in there and you're able to do it okay, right? The 10 of Cups says you do get into that mode. It is fine. It is good to meet the life partner. I think that you're looking at 2022. I think that you're looking at next year. I would say March, actually, of 2022. Somebody that is going to be there. Somebody's going to be reliable. Somebody's going to be stable, right? The Moon says it is going to be a while. It's a Cycles card. You do have sort of a while to go. You have a couple of failures to go as well. The 10 of Wands, sort of keeping that in focus, letting the universe know what you want, what you need, where you want to go, and being laser focused on what you want in order to manifest what you want. Because I think a lot of times what we want changes from day to day. And in those situations, we have problems manifesting because it's sort of like we're not really telling the world exactly what we want. I think keeping that focus is important. You do have a couple of failures before that. But again, I'm thinking like March 2022. As far as that goes. I mean, you want an exact date kind of thing. All right. What do we got going next? Cheryl, please see the next question in Cheryl's queue. If I don't go to grad school, I can't be on my path. How can I solve this conundrum? That is very specific. And I am not a school counselor, so entertainment purposes only. I'm not a school counselor. I do not know any of this stuff, but we will put down some cards. We will let you know what we think based upon what the cards say and find out how that is going to happen there. Judgment, the 4 of Coins. You do have to spend money. You do have to spend money indeed. That is going to be the big thing. The 4 of Coins, spending that money, holding on to that money, getting enough money in advance to get that done. It's almost like that there is another opportunity, another school or something else, right? Because we have the 9 of Cups. We have a big selection of things. The 9 of Cups is a collection card, bottom line. It is a collection card. Everybody's like, it's a good news card. Of course, it's a good news card. It's a collection card, too. You got a lot of cups. We're at a banquet. We're serving cups of wine to other people. The 9 of Cups is you have other opportunities. You have other cups that you can lean on here. And the Judgment is interesting as well. Judgment says that new opportunity presents itself at something that you can chase, It's going to be very good for you overall. And the world says you are able to find that. So that's pretty key point here, right? Basically, as like a different grad school, a different type of school, something else that presents an opportunity and lets you get in there, and then you can chase it full steam. Every day. What happening for me in May? For every day. That rhymes. I like it. That rhymes. The Grimalkin Tarot's up now. We're throwing it down at this point. We are throwing it down right now. And finding out what is going to happen with you in May. With the kitties, no. The kitties are going to tell you what is going to happen in May because You're looking at the sun. It's definitely time to get out. It's almost like that you've been locked down. You've been forced to sort of do things differently. You need to get back to normal here, okay? You need to get back to normal. That's one of the key points. The sun is getting back to normal. The sun is looking up, getting that adventure, getting the things in. Because the Six of Wands, I mean, you have been restricted, right? You've been behind these things. You've not been able to get what you need done. You've not been able to get the expansion that you need done. Six of Swords, you got a journey, Ace of Pentacles as well. It's almost like you're taking a trip. You're taking a trip. Feels like that we're taking a trip. This is something maybe that you planned before, but hasn't really burst into reality. I think you're into that planning stage. You're getting ready for that. The reason I say for that is the Six of Swords, it's a movement card, but it's a slow movement card. It's a preparation card. Next to that, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Either we're saving, we're planning, we're getting things coordinated, we're getting things more in the earthly feel, but I definitely think a trip is being planned or a trip is sort of in the queue for May as well. The Six of Wands, yeah, you got to get out. You have to get out. You need to get out. And May is your opportunity. It is an opportunity to get in that trip, to get in there. Also in May, the road trip that you have with somebody. I'm not saying a long road trip. I think you have like a short road trip or some sort of a commute from here to there with somebody. When you do that trip, you want to be the one that drives. Bottom line, you want to be the one that drives on a trip with somebody else that is considered a road trip. Basically, that's it. Anyway, N wants to know if they're going to be rich. They're going to be cash. They're going to have some cash. Everybody loves cash. I don't think anybody doesn't like, I mean, if you don't like cash, raise your hand. I mean, I won't see it because I'm on the internet, but if you don't like cash, raise your hand. Because is there anybody? Like if I just threw, like if we did the money trick and I just threw the money there, is that something? I mean, I don't know. All right. Lowry is the man coming back from my past. Mike B or Sean. It sounds like a throwdown. Michelle, you're next. Will I ever be rich? Will I ever be able to say that I don't need any more cash because I am full? Ace, Queen, and 4. No. Basically, no. I mean, the Ace of Swords, I think that you have a couple of bursts of money. I think that you have an inheritance, first off. You have an inheritance coming, first off. Ace of Swords, that communication about that. Queen of Wands, it's almost like we have an inheritance. We have something coming in. That is going to be some key points here, okay? Is it going to make you rich? No. Is it going to get you some money? Yeah. But you sort of have that opportunity. The Four of Swords says overall, I wouldn't rely on that. I really wouldn't rely on that. That's not going to be good. That is not going to be good, you know? Anyway, yeah, you will have an inheritance. You will win a couple of scratch-off tickets, make some money. Will you just win the grand lottery, the big jackpot? I mean, I don't think so. I'm just saying, I don't think so. And we are not on Christina. We are on Lowry. Lowry had a question about something. Let's scroll around. We got a lot of chat today. Is the man coming back? Okay. We got 2 men that could be coming back. That's a throwdown.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
If you've never been on the channel before, like, what's wrong with you? First off, if you have been on the channel before, please hit that like and subscribe. That lets people know I don't suck. That's all I really want in life, is for people to think I don't suck. Okay? If you can hit that button, it helps my ass out. It does. It does. If you like the high energy, if you like what's happening here, you know, hit that button. Let me know. It doesn't take much effort. All right. And it gets more people in here to have fun and enjoy the stream, because this is a fun stream. It is an entertaining stream. Mike B is up here. Sean is down here. So they're coming back. They're coming back from the past. They're merging back here. They're getting in there. Okay, first off, Michelle, Sean wins instantly. Sean wins instantly, okay? Instantly. Why is that? You're like, why? Why? Because the Seven of Swords is the coming back from the past card. It's where we reunite with somebody. We reunite with somebody. We find somebody from our past. They come back and it is exciting. We do have strength. We do have the ability to sort of, we need to put up with Sean a little bit because I don't think Sean's up front with a lot of things. I think Sean's a little shady sometimes. You got to kind of know how to address Sean, know how to deal with Sean. I think he figured it out. Sean is the one coming back. Again, the Seven of Swords is my returning lover card. It's in all my books and what have you. You'll see that. That's very good. We have blockages. We have restrictions from Mike B coming back. Does Mike B want to hit it? I think Mike B does want to hit it. Mike B wants to hit it, but there's just something stopping, something pulling back, something that doesn't make the opportunity real. It does not make the opportunity real. And Sean just wins. Sean comes out on top, literally. And let's see, Kevin, what do I need to know? I'm going to let you know what you need to know. I am going to let you know what you need to know by going over here into the Tarot Tower and getting the Poe, because the Poe knows. The Poe is fully cognizant. The Poe is alive. It's the only card deck in my collection that's alive. I can hear it breathing back there. I can hear the telltale heart beating underneath the stairs. And that is a thing. That is a thing, the telltale heart. Let's find out, what do you need to know? First thing that you do need to know, spending money right now on what you're thinking about, I don't think it's going to work well. I think you need to hold back some. Dr. Mystical, welcome. What's going on? I think you need to hold back some. That Page of Pentacles. Hold back a little bit. I don't think now is the time to embrace it. I think now is the time to launch forward and get that done, right? The world says, because we do. I think you have a little bit of drama, a little bit of things happening, a couple of bills maybe coming in. We have a couple of things sort of moving forward that I don't think you want to deal with, quite frankly. And thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. But yeah, that world says this is not the time. It's sort of the time to collect what you have and get into a mode of, sort of figuring out what you need to do next, kind of thing. Because I think what you need to do next is going to be apparent once this thing hits. I say this thing hits because the Lover's reverse says there's a separation of some type that is sort of coming in for you. That's the bottom line. Kevin, that is the bottom line of what you need to know, of what kind of opportunities, what kind of things are happening with that, right? Samantha, will Irene start trouble and start some crap with me this summer? Samantha, let's see. Who is going to be starting trouble with you by doing the Heaven and Earth Tarot? Because sometimes you may need to put them in their place. You know what I'm saying? They're going to cause problems. Banana bread, I mean, that's good. That was good. She gave me a slice of banana bread. She hung it on my door. So I had a delivery of bread on my door. Unusual, but I can work with it. And it was delish. I'm going to have to say, by the way, we're ending soon. We got to get the hell out of here eventually. And we still got a huge queue. If you wonder where you're at in the queue, it is massive. We are here and we got to go through here. So I think we're doing good. We had 34 donations tonight. 34 donations. I appreciate all of y'all being here and your support. Will Irene start some crap? Yes. Yes, Irene will. Yes, Irene will. All right. Now, Sam, you know me. Sam, you know me. You know me. You know that if I saw the Lovers without all of this stuff, I'd be like, no. She wants to connect, Sam. She wants to renew. She wants to connect. She wants to be there for you. Okay? But that's not the case. That is a stinky, nasty, deceptive Three of Swords right next to it. Right next to it. It stinks. It's true. It stinks worse than some of the tarot decks that I've gotten lately. I think that they're going to do it. They see the opportunity. They see the opening. They see you up here. They're like, I can start some crap right now. I am Irene. And they do it. And they do it. So we're going to give it a thumbs up, which seems kind of awkward because that's not exactly the best read. But it is, you did ask. You did ask yes or no. And I said yes. So that is how That's what Irene likes to do. That's what Irene is going to do. Bottom. I mean, you can't control Irene. You know that. All right, Kristen, what's Anthony's feeling after the reconciliation? Anthony came back. We're making love on the couch. Does he like it or not? Does he like it or not? I'm going to say Gregory Scott knows. I'm not saying Gregory Scott makes love on the couch or anything. I mean, I'm just saying that the Gregory Scott tarot, though, definitely knows what's going to happen with this reconciliation thing. You know what I mean? Because you never really know what's going to happen until you reconcile. Okay, what are their feelings about this? Are we pretty happy with it? Are we pretty happy overall? Is this something that we're going to be able to work with? 7 of Wands, King of Cups, 9 of Wands. I think so. But we see a clear pattern here. Okay, let's talk. Let's talk. The first thing we want to talk about is the King of Cups. It is this good feeling where we have a lot of opportunity. We have a lot of good things sort of waiting in the wings there. And that's going to be kind of where you want to be. I mean, that's going to be kind of where you want to be with this. Brittany, thank you for your other donation. Let me know what your other question, or no, Lowry? I don't know. Whoever donated, thank you for your... Actually, PayPal puts it in the same email. This is really stupid. Anyway, thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is. The King of Cups says that we're able to get into a good emotional state here, okay? The 9 of Wands, we are an injured warrior. There's a reason we broke up. We're trying to sort of dodge it at this point. Maybe we aren't ready to dodge it 100%, but we do sort of dodge it. We do get into that mode, right? 7 of Wands as well is pretty important too. I think that Anthony does keep their distance a little bit, maybe too much of a keeper distance. I don't think that he's going to sort of go all in immediately, but there is that feeling of, I'm here. I'm available. I'm here. And that is going to be the important factor, because you don't really want them to be completely 100% involved, because, maybe we'll get back in the problems we had before. But so I think that they're a little bit of the wounded warrior, a little bit of the 9 of Wands feel. They're ready to go, but they're kind of sort of hesitant. They want to sort of dodge what killed the whole thing in the first place. You know what I mean? All right. Lowry wants to know another question. Let's do that real quick. Let's knock that out with Michelle. When is Sean coming back? Let's still use this one. This one does work. This one does work indeed. Gregory Scott is a fantastic tarot. If you don't have it, I actually recommend this deck in my book. In my book, I say this is like one of the decks that you use for health readings. Anyway, when is Sean going to head back my way? 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, the Moon. Oh, they're not. They're not. They're not. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm not saying entertainment purposes only, but I don't think they are. Quite frankly, I mean, I'm giving this a thumbs down. Let me tell you why. 4 of Cups is receiving something we no longer want. We're getting something we no longer want. We wanted it initially. We wanted it before, but now we don't. The 4 of Cups, I'm getting that extra cup of wine and I'm full of wine. I don't think it's going to work. Bottom line, right? Bottom line. The 5 of Pentacles, we're in that poor mode, and the Moon, it's the same thing as always. They don't see a new opportunity. They don't see anything that they can embrace or anything that they can sort of really love, right? But yeah, definitely have sort of this, I don't know, this mixed feeling of, if we do come back, it is definitely going to be a hesitant type of thing that happens, but not now, okay? But so we do have a delay with that. But if they do come back, we do have an opportunity for that window to open up. I would say it's going to be 4 to 5 months. It's going to be 4 to 5 months, it feels like. Anyway, but that window is very tight. The window's tough. It's a hard window to open. You can't open it. It's not hopeless, but there's a lot of hesitation. There's a lot of sort of this weird delay thing and anything like that, right? You did not have jury duty. Sunshiny Day, did you use my advice and ask stupid questions? You got to ask the really dumb questions. Sunshiny Day, congrats on dodging the jury duty. Crystal, When and where will I meet the true love that I manifest? When and where? That's very specific. Hopefully, I can get you some details. Hopefully, I can get you all the facts, even though, by the way, entertainment purposes only. Never make any plans based upon a fat man reading your cards on the internet. On the internet. When and where? Where? Work. Work. Where? Work. Okay? We have the moon. It's a day-by-day interaction. It's one of those things, a day-by-day interaction. The moon says, yeah, it's something that happens every day. The Four of Coins, it's with work. It's with where we earn money at, okay? That's when, or that's where. The when, the true love that you manifest. Oh, the when, you're going with 0, you're going with the 8 of Swords when the restrictions get lifted. Basically, there are restrictions, or the things that aren't working, or things that aren't happening. So basically, I think that you both have kind of a crush on each other. And it's after they quit work is when it's sort of, you're able to move forward with it. I think that you sort of try it at work, but it really doesn't work out, no pun intended. But overall, it's when they quit. I think that they do quit, they move on to another opportunity that they get. Basically, is when it happens. So if you're looking at when, it's when they leave the workplace and they're able to get something else going. And at that time, you really sort of want to embrace it and get serious with it and whatnot. So there's your win. There is your win. Yeah, definitely at work. Definitely sort of where we earn money, where we get money, where we earn sort of where we get the money that we need in order to that, right? Fairy, it has been a minute. How you doing? Will the by the way, the last reading, Gianna and one more, last 2 readings. We got to get out of here because my voice is going. Will the ex contact me again in the future? Let's see. Let's see if we're going to get some hearts. We are going to get these opportunities, and we need that. Gianna, we need these opportunities for the ex to come back and see if they're going to give us a call, ping us on social media. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? The Modern Love Tarot knows. They know. They do contact you. We're giving this a thumbs up. Giving this a preliminary thumbs up. In the future, they do contact you. We see this with the Two of Swords. They're communicating with you over social media. This is why this deck rocks. This is why this deck is wonderful. It tells me right now, connecting with you over social media. And they do ping you. They do open the door to contacting you again. I think they're casual about it. They're not like, hey, I love you, come back. No, I think they're pretty casual about it. But you do get that ping over social media. Strength says to stay patient. The more patient you are, the better. Because I think if they contact you over social media and you just immediately respond 1 second later, you know what I mean? Like, yes, how are you doing? Hello. I don't think that works. I think that's too much. I think it's too much. So be kind of casual about it. You know what I mean? They ping you the next day when you got some time, but hey, what's going on? You don't want to be too over enthusiastic about it. And that's where you see the Ace of Wands. The Ace is a progression, but it's a slow start. It says it's okay to start a little bit slow. We don't need to be sleeping tonight. You know what I mean? But we do need to start slow. Have patience. Don't be too freaking out. Don't smother them when they get there, because sometimes we know we want that X. We want that X because
Everybody loves the D.
And we're a little too excited. If we're a little too excited, you can scare some people off. All right. Last reading. And Jesus, we had how many freaking donations we have? We had 37 donations. 37 donations tonight. Thank you all for all of your amazing support. I greatly appreciate every last one of you. I do. We're here every single night for the rest of your life. And man, my voice is going. It was fun. That was fun. It's high energy, a lot of rocking, got a magic trick in here. I'm just saying, this is wonderful tonight. What do R and S think about me? We're going to go R over here. We'll go S over here. Kind of not really a throwdown. R over here and S over here. R says, not much. You're more stable with S. I think that S has a better opportunity. S has more of an expansion. S has something fun, something dynamic, something cool about S, right? Oh, by the way, we got Christina as the last reading. I forgot about Christina. The Queen of Pentacles and the Wheel. S is going to be more reliable. S is going to be just a better connection overall. And that wheel really sort of keys us in this place. It keys us in this place. And that's what's sort of important here. Queen of Pentacles, too, it's just that comfort, the stability, and that really rocks. It really, really rocks. I think that is going to be one of the key factors here. One of the key factors here. R, not so much. The Six of Swords, this elongated thing. The Five of Swords, the Lord of Defeat. It doesn't feel like the opportunities here are really going to be that well. Christina wanted a generale using the echoes of failure. Let's see about that. Let's go get the echoes of failure. And we, my friends, will be using the echoes of failure tonight. The echoes of failure need a general read, and this will be our last reading because my voice is shot. So yeah, we'll do the echoes of failure and see how this is gonna, whoa. And see, this is a big ass deck of cards. This is a lot of cards for $30 when I sold it. I'm just saying now, if you got the echoes of nature, you got a good deal because these are massive cards. It was only $30. And yeah, it's out of print. All right, let's see what is happening here. Hanging on. Think that you have a bit of a turmoil happening. As far as that goes. A little bit of a turmoil happening as that goes. Freedom says, I think that you have another opportunity of work coming in that is going to give you what you need. It's going to give you an opening, a position, an opening, a place where you can leap into and have the opportunities that you need. Because right now you're kind of stifled, you're pulled back. Doesn't feel like the opportunities that you have really sort of are broad enough, and broad enough as far as how that goes, right? Looking to the future sort of means a planning mode is ahead. You see these opportunities and you're not really sure if you want to take it or not. You definitely need to seriously think about planning ahead, because looking to the future, you can't just be stuck somewhere. You can't be stuck on the eternal mouse wheel. You need to get off of it if you see the opening, if you see the door coming in. That is going to be very important to that. And of course, we have recovery. We have the recovery card as well. I think that some of the challenges that you're about to face as far as July, I think that comes up where you have a bit of a recovery mode, where you sort of need to take a step back, reevaluate a couple of things. And as July passes, you have a little bit of a better opportunity for things coming around. But I think July still has a little bit of a challenge for you, and that is coming in the future as well. There is your general, and I am out of here. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. We'll see you next time.
A minute until midnight. I'm just wondering where you at. Just thought I'd call and wish you good night. I left my key under the mat. I don't get anything done, you're stuck on my mind. I keep on missing your touch, missing your vibe. This feeling might go when I say what we had. Won't you come on over? Don't you miss me too? Give it all you got, babe. Give it all you got, baby. I'd rather try than lose you. Give it all you got, baby. Give me